Record. Hello, homeschool families. I am really excited to share with you something I just got in the mail. So this year I decided to start doing studies weeklies. I used to do them years ago with my older kids when they were young and had a little reading club in my house. And so I'm excited to bring it back. So if you're in our studies weekly class, you'll get an envelope like this. Oh, is it going to show? Maybe not. It's not going to show it. Oh, here it is. Okay. And then they'll have your child's name on it. Okay. So, like this has Kyle's name on it. And then inside that envelope, you're going to get two more envelopes of all of your study weekly periodicals for the year. Okay. So, what you're going to want to do, because this is what makes it exciting for your kids, is you're going to just pull out 1 week of each. Okay. So, when you open these up, it's got the full year in here, but you're just going to pull out week one of each one. So here is week one of my science, and then I'm going to put the rest of them back. So you have a nice little envelope here to keep them in, right? And you just stick this somewhere else, right? This envelope somewhere else. And then I'm going to pull out my week one of my studies weekly. Okay. And then I'm going to put the rest of them back in my study weekly envelope. And I'm going to put those on the shelf somewhere. Okay, right? So I'm going to get rid of those. Okay. Now I'm going to put these two, these weeks in my child's envelope. And then this is going to go in the mail. You're going to bring it in with your mail, right? And you'll be like, hey, you got mail today. So this could be like a weekly thing, right? Or if you want to put 2 weeks in there, it's up to you, or a month, whatever you want to do, okay? But it'll get them really excited about, receiving mail. You can put your address on there, all that kind of good stuff. All right, so then if you're already in my classroom, I am going to share with you what you also have access to. So you also have access to the online classroom. So these are the two periodicals that you're getting for your child to read in front of them, right? So like here's the science one. Let's click on that. So in here, so it just has week one. So it goes by week, right? So you would just click on week one. And if you click on week one, over here, it gives the periodical that you have in front of you. But then it also has, I don't think I'm in a student version, sorry. I think if you go into it, it's just going to have see, I'm in the teacher version. So yours, hold on a second, I can get in the student version, I think, from here. Give me a second. This is new to me too. That might be what I just clicked on. Teacher. Here we go. Student view. Okay. I click on student view, student edition. I'm frozen. All right. Learners. So, student edition. Yeah. So anyway, if you go in here, um, it will, hold on, let me pause myself for a second. Okay, I'm back. I paused the video for just a second so that I could go in under Kyle's account. So now you can see when you put in your login and password, this is what you're going to see. And I'm assuming you are share screen. So I'm still sharing my screen. Good. So you should be able to see we have the science and the social studies. So you can go in, let's start with science and we'll view. And so you can see it's broken up by week. So if I click on the week one, so it has Activity one. So this is the first activity. You are a scientist. Draw a picture of yourself as a scientist or engineer. Okay. So then you can draw a picture. Then if you scroll down here, maybe. And then you have other activities that you can do. You have, actually, I want to go back to the previous, see what that was activity two. There's also a thing down here.
Science is the search for knowledge. It is coming to understand how the natural world works. When you take part in science, you understand the world better. During science investigations, you gather evidence and look for patterns. People who study science are called scientists. Scientists explore the world through investigations. They are curious about the world.
Okay, so you can see that for some reason my screen's not letting me scroll down to see the rest of the activity, but the online version gives you activities to do. It gives you whatever's in your periodical. It will read it to your students. So if your student is a struggling reader, it will read it to them. If your student is a strong reader, I would recommend that they read it themselves. Or if you're in have a family, this could be a family activity. Eventually, we could do these in Zooms where we read them together as a class. We could meet as a class and read these. So there's endless possibilities to this. This will also allow your kids, there are assessments on here. So the kid, after your student reads the weekly periodical, there are tests in here that they can do. Let me see if I can see any of those for you. So here's like activity two, activity three. There's a teamwork thing in here. Through the science one, there's also like a hands-on activity usually at the end of them to where you're creating thing, like an engineering type of thing. There's a crossword. So I use these in the classroom too. The kids loved the crossword activity. And so I'm not going to go over this too much because I haven't used it personally yet. And so we're all going to just kind of go in here and play around with it. And then as I learn new things, I will share them with you. So like, for example, this is the science one. And then I named our classroom Lovers of Learning. You also have a social studies one, so you can click on that. It looks like also there's a to-do list. So as the teacher, if you want me to, I can go in and click on the activities I want you to do. But I'm pretty sure you have access to all of the activities, so you can do them. I don't necessarily have to assign them to you unless you want me to. Okay. But like I said again, we'll play around with it. So I think the most exciting part is that your kids will really enjoy just getting something in the mail, and then now this is something hands-on, and it's like your plans too. This is what you're doing with your child every week, and some weeks you can do it longer. I mean, we're not gonna if we do end up doing Zoom meetings or whatever for each of them, I'll record them so you can do them at any point. Remember, homeschooling is on your schedule. So I hope this just makes it exciting. If you're not in our classroom yet, let me know. I think these are going to go fast. I am helping out a new school actually open up in Summerfield. So if you want some times where your kids go in to interact with other kids, I'm also going to be introducing this to that school. So it might open up some more grade levels for us as well to be able to purchase for our children. All right, I hope this was helpful. Bye, guys.